Mendolicchino, my custom level 4. Only two people played, and me and Malik. I don't know why. It's only level 4 and actually a pretty good track. I don't know why. Whatever. I got fuel. And Malik, thanks for playing, by the way. A lot of work for almost nothing, but whatever. Okay. So I just want to talk about um what Plopikuzi asked me yesterday. He um he asked me to remake Mr. Fab's Inhuman on Evolution. I think everyone knows the track, and I would do it because I mean fusion. Yeah, fusion is bullshit. We all know fusion is bullshit, yeah. And the track is actually, yeah, it's a good track. And a lot of people ask me to remake it. Um, yeah, the only problem I have is that I'm not sure if people would even play it. It's a lot of work to remake such a track, and I don't want to do it for nothing. And I don't know. There might be only I don't know, maybe 6 people who could pass the track, who are good enough to pass Mr. Fab's Inhuman. That are, I don't know, Malik, Grief, Shane, Slickside, Pex, and Mapes, and maybe more people. So I'm not gonna remake the track if no one just tells me to, and yeah, says that he's gonna play the track when it's released, or tries it at least. I mean, some people ask me, people who are definitely not good enough to pass the track, and I'm not gonna make it for these guys because they can't do it, and yeah, that's just useless. So I want someone who's good enough to say, okay, Ghetto, I'm gonna play the track when you remake it, when it's good. I'm gonna pass it because yeah, as I said, it's just useless to make it for me again. Yeah, that's one thing. So just let me know if you want to play the track. Yeah. The other thing is that I get a lot of messages, and people tell me that Mr. Fabs and Human or Fabnerok is not a level 6. They are not level 6 tracks. And I always ask them why. Why is this not level 6? And then they tell me, okay, it goes to 5. It goes 1 to 5, not more. And I ask them why, who said that it's like that, and they say T-Ben Sodi. Sodi said that in HD, in Trials HD. Don't know when it came out, 4 years ago, I think. Yeah, there he said it goes to 5. And the only problem I see is when Sodi said that in HD, he wasn't as good as we are now. I mean, 2 years later, or 3 years later. I mean, he passed the level 5s in HD, and now we're much, much better and can pass even harder tracks. I remember when everybody said that Preposterous is impossible, and he said that too. He said Preposterous is impossible. It's just absolutely impossible. And yeah, I think 1 year ago or so, South Singer passed it, and he showed us that it's not impossible, and it's actually now a pretty easy track. I don't know how many people passed it. I think 13 or so. I think definitely 10. Grief got 10 votes. Um, even if it's not, even if he cheated, doesn't really matter. Um, it's still it's still a hard track, even if you cheat, and that's because we are just getting much better, and we're much better than Sodi now, and that's why we can pass much harder tracks. And when I look at Ragnarok came out later. Spargo released it. I don't know when, but when he released it, South Singer said, he thinks it's impossible. Just like Sodi said, preposterous impossible. And Grief passed it. Yeah, Grief passed it, and it's much harder than preposterous. Um, yeah, what I want to say is that we're just getting much better, and so at a certain point, tracks just can't be level fives anymore. I mean, Mr. Fab's Inhuman is much harder than Ragnarok, and Ragnarok is much harder than well, not much harder, but harder than Preposterous, and Fabnarok is harder than Inhuman again. So I don't see why it shouldn't be a level six. I mean, to be honest, I don't think that anyone could pass Fabnarok, and people passed level fives 4 years ago, 3 years ago or so on HD and on Evolution. I don't know how many people passed level fives already. Yeah, 25 falls. Hope you enjoyed the run. Yeah, and when I look at people who can level pass level fives, um, I know that the most can't even pass the single CPs of Fabnarok. Um, and yeah, so I definitely say Fabnarok is a level six and human as well. And anybody who thinks it's not should just play it the split version and not just talk bullshit. Some randoms I never seen before, not even on leaderboards, tell me that it's not a level six and they can't even play. That's just ridiculous. So yes, that's it. Yeah. And guys, play my track. Seriously. This will be zero faulted soon, by the way. I I really gotta say that this track is harder than Ragnarok for me. I don't know why. I can't get on under 10 faults for some reason. It's just weird. Yeah. Bullshit. This track is bullshit. Yes. This track is fun by Layden. Might check it out. Level 4? Yes, level 4 maybe. Yeah, and this will be zero faulted as well. I got 12 faults. Yes. Maybe. Okay. And this track is bullshit. This guy, Slick Side, is just crazy. I'm gonna start a track to show you. Okay, I can't. I got only one hand free here. By the way, when I fab, I just tap here. Nothing special. Oh wow. Yeah. You just play a box that just shows how sick that guy is. And he always keeps saying that he's gonna pass Fabnarok and he didn't even pass all the individuals. Slick, do it, man, and don't make such tracks. That's just ridiculous, bro. What the fuck?